मेरी माँ के लिए, माँ पापा के लिए वो बहुत सपोर्ट करती है।
People have an idea that women should look a certain way to be an athlete.
आवाज होती है ना जो कान पे पड़ रही थी, मिलन चल मिलन चल।
Heartbeats go fast, fast, fast. Oh, oh. Heartbeats go fast, fast,
This is the Yoddha race finale, and nothing here plays by the rules.
25 women qualified for this starting line. 6 cities, 6,000 athletes across regionals, 20 women, 7 zones, 5 kilometers, 2 zones nobody has ever seen, and one question: who is the fittest woman in India?
Let the battle begin.
The pack holds for about 100 meters and then it fractures. Yashaswini breaks first. She hits the corner of the opening loop ahead of everyone. Shivkanya and Sanjana are right behind her. Ekta is sitting fifth, tucked in, watching.
And already the finale has drawn its first blood, because these women are running towards a zone that shouldn't even be here.
Wall balls, 50 reps. In the regionals, this was the last zone, Zone 7, the punishment, at the end of a 5-kilometer war.
Yashaswini enters first at 1 minute 15 seconds, and within 12 seconds, 12 athletes are in behind her. The top 5 are separated by just 5 seconds at the entry. This field is razor tight.
Every athlete who spent months training to save their legs for the final zone just had their race plan ripped apart in 90 seconds. This is not a zone change. This is a message. The finale doesn't care about your plan.
Yashaswini is out first, 1 minute 27 seconds in the zone. Shivkanya exits 3 seconds later. The top 7 women finish 50 wall balls within a 5-second window of each other.
Just 5 seconds separate the top 7. Now that is some chase for India's fittest. 6 women up front, the rest chasing hard behind.
Now the road tells the truth. Wall balls destroy your legs, and the running loop after is where you find out how much you have left. The lead pack is moving, but inside that pack, someone is hunting.
Watch Ekta. She came out 5th from wall balls. Not 1st, not 2nd, 5th. But on this loop, she passes Shivkanya, she passes Yashaswini, and by the time she's reaching zone 2, she's leading this race. Ekta enters the sled push at 6 minutes 20 seconds. With a clear lead, she's pushing the sled in full flow.
15 seconds later, Shivkanya arrives. Yashaswini, who led from the gun, is third now.
Ekta's intent is written in every step she takes on that sled. She's not here to race alongside anyone. She's here to disappear.
And Milan Verma, who wasn't even in the lead pack after wall balls, has ran away to 4th, entering this zone. Sanjana sits in 5th, 40 seconds behind the leader. And the regional stats say this is her favorite zone.
1 minute 19 seconds. That's all Ekta needs. Fastest in the field, she's out and running before most athletes have even finished their first distance.
Milan entered 4th, but she's exiting 6th because the sled doesn't care about your speed. Sanjana and Bhavneet now stand ahead of her.
The strength athletes aid on the sleds. While Milan saved her time running, Sanjana saved her time pushing. This race demands both, and by the end, the woman who can do both will be standing on top.
Ekta exits zone 2 with a 21-second lead, but she doesn't sit on it. Over the next loop and transition, she extends it to 54 seconds by the time she reaches the sled pull.
54 seconds might sound comfortable, but comfort is a lie in the Yoddha race because the woman entering 54 seconds behind her has been waiting for this exact zone.
Next in is Yashaswini, followed by Milan and Bhavneet. Ekta seems to be slowing down. This clearly isn't one of her favorite zones. Meanwhile, Sanjana is building momentum and putting her best foot forward.
And Milan, the sled pull is everything she fears. You can see it. The rope refuses to move. Her arms are shaking. She entered fourth, but now she begins to drop back as the leader, Ekta, exits the zone.
Sanjana George, 3 minutes 35 seconds. She doesn't just complete the sled pull, she dominates it. 40 seconds faster than Ekta in a single zone. 40 seconds. That's not a zone time, that's a statement.
The gap was 1:38 when Sanjana entered. It's 58 seconds when she leaves. She's closing in hard.
Meanwhile, the Delhi sun has found its cruelest angle. It's not just the afternoon heat, it's that February sun that hides behind clear skies and hits you when your body is already breaking.
Ekta enters lunge walk with a lead of 1 minute 24 seconds. She's controlled it perfectly so far, running hard between zones, managing the strength stations, but lunges are not her zone.
Shivkanya enters 1 minute and 24 seconds behind Ekta, but the gap doesn't matter. She knows this could be her best chance to overtake the defending champion.
Sanjana enters next, almost a minute behind Shivkanya even after her best sled pull performance of the season. The lunge walk is repetition disguised as torture. Step, drop, rise, step, drop, rise.
Your knees absorb every rep. Your lower back carries every meter. And if you burned your legs on wall balls, and everyone did, this is where the bill comes due.
Milan enters 7th, paying the price for a slow sled pull. Ekta takes 4 minutes 46 seconds in the zone. That's slow for her. She's not comfortable. The lunges load everything she's been protecting, her knees and her back.
But Shivkanya sees blood. Shivkanya has been sitting second for 3 zones, controlled and patient. But in the lunges, she goes all in. 3 minutes 51 seconds. She carves Ekta's lead from 1:24 down to 30 seconds only.
30 seconds after 4 zones and nearly 20 minutes of racing, Shivkanya just turned a comfortable lead into a knife fight.
But the quiet performer in this zone is Bhavneet Kaur. 3 minutes 49 seconds. Fastest of all the 20 women. Faster than Shivkanya, faster than Sanjana.
And Milan, still 7th, completes the zone in 4 minutes flat. Not fast enough to climb, not slow enough to fall. She's surviving the zones and waiting for the road.
30 seconds. That's what Ekta carries into the 5th zone. And she knows exactly what this is about. Rowing 1000 meters. This is Ekta's weapon. She enters at 28 minutes 19 seconds, sits on the machine and goes into a flow that looks like she could hold it for another 1000 meters.
There's something different about an athlete who finds their zone. The breathing steadies, the face goes quiet, the stroke rate locks in. Ekta on a rower is Ekta at home.
The lead that Shivkanya fought so hard to close, it's opening right back up. And that's the cost of going all in. Shivkanya spent everything on lunges, and now on the rower, her body is collecting the debt.
Sanjana, consistently 3rd across the last 2 zones, now enters the rowing zone confidently as Ekta pushes towards completing the 1000 meter row. She finishes the zone in 5 minutes 22 seconds, strong and controlled. Bhavneet enters next, followed closely by Milan.
Shivkanya rose in 5 minutes 57 seconds, her worst zone relative to the field. The gamble on lunges didn't pay off. The gap is back to over a minute.
Sanjana though, 4 minutes 57 seconds, fastest rower on the course. Again, the strength zones belong to her. And Milan, 5:03, second fastest. She jumped 2 spots on the run coming in, and she's rowing like someone who can smell the podium.
We are 30 minutes into this race. The sun still hasn't let up. Every game plan has been shredded by the zone shuffle. The legs are gone from the wall balls that should have been the last. The arms are gone from back-to-back sleds.
And now, these women are about to face something none of them have ever seen. 2 zones left, both new, both introduced just for the finale.
Nobody is trained for these specifically. Nobody knows the fastest way through them. And in a race where seconds decides the podium, the unknown is the most dangerous opponent of all.
Ekta enters Zone 6, Beast Drag, at 37 minutes and 57 seconds.
The next woman is almost 3 minutes behind her. She has no one in her field of vision, no one chasing, just the zone and the clock. And this is where a lead becomes a privilege.
Ekta uses the first distance to test grip, stance, technique, what works and what doesn't. And then the next 3 distances, she replicates what she found. Only a champion with a massive lead can afford to treat a finale zone like a training session.
Behind her, the podium fight is reshuffling. Sanjana and Milan enter nearly together, both having overtaken Shiv Kanya on the running loop. The woman who attacked Ekta's lead in the lunges is now 4th and fading.
And as the leader exits Beast Drag zone well ahead of the field, the fight for second place tightens. Milan and Sanjana head to head. Despite Sanjana's strength advantage, Milan puts up a fierce fight, exiting the zone just 6 seconds after Sanjana.
Shiv Kanya, 5 minutes 10 seconds, slowest of all the 20 women. She entered 4th, she exits 6th. She left everything on that course. Sometimes the bravest race is the one that breaks you.
The top 4 is now locked. Ekta leading by more than 2 minutes. Sanjana second, seconds ahead of Milan. Bhavneet 4th, about a minute behind.
And the last zone, Sandbag carry 30 kilograms. Hugged to the chest, not shouldered, not gripped. Hugged for 8 lengths of the lane. And the rule that changes everything.
If that bag touches the ground outside the rest zone, 5-minute penalty. 5 minutes that can destroy a race.
She hugs that 30-kilo bag like a title defense. Deliberately slow, deliberately safe. The fastest way to lose a finale is a 5-minute penalty in the last zone.
Ekta knows this, so she walks. But behind her, this is where the race produces its moment.
Milan enters second. She ran away here as she always does. She picks up the bag and takes her time securing it. She cannot afford a penalty. Every second spent adjusting is a second of insurance.
Sanjana enters 2 seconds later. She does not take her time. Sanjana grabs the bag, locks it to her chest and storms past Milan in the first lane. 2 seconds to pick it up, 0 hesitation. This is what strength looks like. She moves ahead with the lead. The final zone just reversed, 2nd and 3rd.
And in lane 8, Ekta, not sprinting, not celebrating. Holding arms around 30 kilograms, one step at a time. This is what 50 minutes of racing looks like on a body that has given everything it has.
She puts the bag down, she looks up and she runs towards the orange mat, to the answer, a little girl from the mountains re-announcing herself as the fittest woman in India. 50 minutes, 31 seconds, it's Ekta again.
Ekta didn't win because she was the strongest in every zone. She wasn't. Sanjana dominated the sleds. Bhavneet owned the lunges. Yashaswini killed the beast drag. But Ekta was the most complete athlete on this course.
बस मुझे ये था कि मैं अपना जो टाइटल है ना योद्धा का मिस नहीं करना, मुझे चाहिए था. मतलब मेरी माँ को रहता है कि मैं जीतूं. मतलब हर संडे उसको ये रहता है कि हाँ कहीं खेल रही होगी तो क्या रहा होगा उसका, बस मैं निकल जाऊँ आगे कुछ करूँ. मैं बोल नहीं सकती अभी.
Sanjana George, second. The woman who dominated every strength zone, closed gaps that looked impossible, and produced the single most devastating sandbag carry of the day.
I think life will throw a bunch of hard things at you, but it depends on how you take it, right? That's how I look at life.
And Milan Verma, third, the runner who fell behind in the strength zones time and time again, has ran a way back every single time. 7 position changes across 7 zones. This is what refusing to quit looks like.
सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट और मोटिवेशनल तो आवाज़ आ रही थी मेरे कोच भाई की, चल मिलन काटना है, इतने को काटना है, इतने बच रहे हैं, ऐसे करके ऐसे।
मिलन के देखो डेडिकेशन है, हार्ड वर्क है, सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट वो होता है क्योंकि विदाउट उसके कोई भी स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन बन ही नहीं सकता। अच्छा
For the last time, for this season, when I say man, you say.